flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show, that's where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show, for the music that comforts my soul. It's the all around town radio show. The all around town radio.
Hey everybody, welcome to the program. It is Hot Topic Tuesday, just waiting on the arrival of the Queen. When she arrives, we'll be back with you live. Stand by.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 are coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show. Well, whatever, man. We're covering who's playing out off the open jam with the Who's Who of Talent. Come Friday night, ready to race on hell. With heart, you know I plan to do it well. So all around town radio
Show.
it's where I go for the latest band info. So good. So all around town radio show, for the music that comforts my soul. It's the all around town radio show. The all around town radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. As I said a moment ago, how we are waiting on the arrival of the Queen. As long as her security detail gets her to the right place at the right time here, we'll get her on the show today. I don't know. I talked to her earlier, but we'll see. I'm trying to see what's shaking here. Let me check my messages, make sure she didn't send me anything. No. So I don't know. We're live. Welcome to Hot Topic Tuesday with Scott and the lovely Scott. Let's see who's checking in. I can say hi to a bunch of people, and then we'll see if she pops in here somewhere. Glenn, how are you? Welcome to the show, everybody. Yes, the All Around Town radio show. John Esper, how are you? Thanks for being here. From Columbus. Hi, Heather. Thank you for checking in. Well, you can say hi to me. You can't say hi to Karis yet. Good afternoon, Ed Sawicki. Time for a little joy. No judgment yet. But I don't know. I'm a little worried about her. She doesn't normally just ghost like this. She usually messages if something's wrong. Oh, so we'll see. We'll see what's shaking. We got to put an APB out on Karis right now, everybody. Somebody locate her. Locate the big C if you can find her. Steve Stein, how are you? Izzy, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Bill Berkey, thank you for checking in. Yes, good afternoon, Carla. Welcome to the show. Bob Klein, he's just here for the judgment. He hates joy. I'm joy. I'm joy today. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls now. Melody, thank you for being here. Can you tell I'm ad-libbing until we see what's going on? I'm watching my phone here to see what pops up. Mark, how are you? Thank you for being with us today. Bob, hi, Bob. How are you, Bob? I'm judging Karis, too. She's late to the party. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Hey, I voted today. Did you vote today? Hope you all exercised your right to vote. I don't care what you did or voted for or with or who or any of that. Just glad you voted. Am I still looking like a Chinese character is what I want to know. I've had that people messaging me saying you look like it, and it appears to me that it's happening still, and I can't get this latency out. So we'll talk about that for a minute, and we'll talk about how crappy the Book of Face is for a minute. Because yesterday I tried to tag numerous places that I'd tagged many times before, and of course it wouldn't let me. Who knows what goes on in the minds of those people? And, that's just how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen has arrived. Yes, her jet must have just landed. She has joined me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just talk.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Oh, I'm so good, guys. How's everybody doing?
I can just tell.
Yeah.
Are you the joy today or the judgment today?
I am whatever you need me to be.
Well, we were judging you for not being here a minute ago, so you were getting a little fan mail, but it's okay.
Bit of an emergency. Did you guys say nice things to me or bad things about me? Hi.
I think we all said I said the Queen hadn't arrived yet, and her security detail would have her to the right place in a moment. And you are here.
How's everyone doing?
We've got a lot of people on already.
I know. I'm loving it. I'm reading it.
Look at all these
people.
people.
Bob's already judging me. I love you, Bob. How was your birthday, Bob?
Nick Wheeler's here. Hi, Nick. Megan Miller is here.
Hi, Megan, foxy lady. I need to get my water.
I got to enjoy a show from Megan this weekend. It was fun. Hey, Brad, how are you? Thank you for joining me here from Abe's Lincoln, who's going to be at your place this weekend, right?
Yeah, on Saturday.
Is that their debut there?
Yeah.
It is? Oh, you're going to love this band.
I'm excited about it.
You're going to love them. You are. I guarantee you'll love them.
It's actually, I'm really excited about it.
Did you say it's on Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, and Connie is done working so she can be present. Thank you, Connie. It's great to see your smiling face on here. Erica has joined us. Were you planning dinner with Erica a minute ago? Is that where you were or what? Erica's cooking dinner probably tonight for all of us. We're going to Erica's house.
Erica, what are we having for dinner? Hi, Heather.
Tell us. Heather Corner. I keep wanting to call her Mattingly, but she doesn't care what I call her. I love you, Heather. Thank you for being here. Brian is in the house. Thank you. Tim Butterfield is here. And Tim Butterfield will be on the show tomorrow. Sorry, is that Daisy?
Yeah, because Kevin's walking in, and she's obsessed with Kevin.
She's excited about Kevin. Just as she should be. Like I was trying to say, Tim Butterfield is going to be joining me tomorrow at noon, and we're going to talk about a show he's pulling off. It's going to be a good one, so tune in tomorrow at noon for Wednesday with the band, Mr. Butterfield. Bob said his birthday was fantastic. Good for you, Bob.
Good, Bob.
I don't know what happened to our background. Our background is gone. We're just, it's like we're living in Gothville today. It's all black.
Cheesesteak Sammy's. Can I have one?
Oh, wow. Wow. John Esper says you're going to love Abe's Lincoln. They'll rock the place. Thank you, John Esper, for that production comment. And I want a cheesesteak Sammy. Can I get one?
Mm-hmm.
And Heather Brockman says Daisy. Daisy. We all love Daisy. We do.
Yeah.
Hey, Karis, we had a couple write-ins today, and you saw one of them. I think we talked about one of them. Let's hit up some. We normally do a lot of judgment on the show. Let's go a little positivity to start out with today, and let's chat about some good things that bands have been doing that help our lives out. You want to?
I'd love to.
Are you like dreamy eyeing Kevin there? Or something?
No, I'm trying to not give him the "what the fuck are you doing" look, because he was listening to us, and I could hear that as I was trying to talk to you, and it was throwing me off.
Kevin Tolles, this is a classy production. Do not screw it up, or you'll be removed from the studio audience. Throw him out of the studio audience. Have security get him out of there right now. Scotty Bratcher's in the house. What's up, Scotty?
Scotty, you and your wife. First of all, your wife.
Was that great? That was awesome.
I mean, yeah, that was good.
One of the best costumes I've ever seen.
That was
It was
like the best
fantastic.
costume. This Wednesday was brilliant. Hey
And
guys,
can I
just
tell
say
you
cheers?
too?
Oh, thank you.
Scotty's show was insanely good too, but
I
he
heard
always
it
is.
was.
Yes.
He's insanely good.
Hi, Scott Albrecht. Speaking of Scotty's, thank you. Steve Krakus is in the house.
Hi, Steve. Thanks. I loved that one.
What was Brilliant Wednesday?
My Wednesday Addams costume.
Oh, that I'm sorry. When he said Wednesday, I went right to the day Wednesday.
I did too
that's
for a
interesting.
second.
Hi, Lance.
Hi,
Wednesday
Lance.
Addams.
Lance.
Everybody's cussing at Kevin now. Straighten up, Kevin. Hi, Kevin said hi to me. He didn't say hi to you. You see that? That's what you get for dogging on him on the air, but it's all right. Bronson, thank you for being here.
Let's yell at him later.
Bronson said a prize-winning costume. You've probably never yelled at him, have you?
I mean, I can be cunty, but I don't know that I've yelled. I don't think I've ever yelled, but I can be pretty like.
Yeah, let's not use that word again.
What word? Was that not
You
a
don't
good
even
word?
remember. Don't even remember what you said, do you? Okay. Well, see you next Tuesday. Let's leave that word out of it. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. That
See,
will
where
get us
I'm
kicked
from,
off.
that word's not that bad.
Yeah, well, that'll get us booted. You can say the F-bomb all day long and get away with it, but
I apologize. Sometimes
the
I
other
can be
ones
really
do.
bitchy, but I don't think I've ever yelled.
How do I still don't know how to pronounce that, Scotty Bratcher. Conaugudin. Can you pronounce that? Connaughtun.
What is it?
He's the bass player in Scotty's band. That's his last name.
Oh,
Dan. Dynamic Dan. Or whatever. But let's talk
about good stuff.
Yeah, let's get to the topic because we've been rattling for a minute here.
Thanks, Carla.
Let's chat about the good stuff. What do we got? What are some good things you've noticed recently from local bands that are helping your world out?
I have a list of good things about local bands.
Okay, that's good.
Because luckily I deal with a lot of really good. I mean, for the most part, the relationships that I have with bands are just incredible, and the loyalty is just amazing. There was just recently, there was a miscommunication. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was my fault. I don't know. It very possibly could have been. But there was about a date, but luckily the band, they were like, we just wanted to make sure that it was right with you. We love playing with you. So we're definitely going to make sure that we play on the date that you have scheduled or whatever. And they didn't even think anything of it. Like they were just like, yeah, absolutely. Like for the most part, I would say 99% of the bands that I deal with, their loyalty and kindness is just incredible. Just really, 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 really good. And I think that's why to me, building a relationship with them, I think pays off tenfold. And by payoff, I don't mean that financially, but you get to build so much, you just, I don't know. It's just the friendships, the community, everything. I just think it's really cool. That's why I need to be involved. I like to be involved, and I know I can get annoying by being super involved in it, but at the same time, they're my teammates. You think
you get annoying every once in a while?
I know how annoying I am.
Yeah.
Shit,
I love being at the jam, and if something's not going to your satisfaction, it is amazing to watch because the guys on stage can tell. They see that look on your face, and it's like they got their Ceris radar up, and it's like, oh, we better get this squared away right now. Quit screwing around up here because she's going to come up and be mean girl. Mean girl.
I don't know that I get mean. I just get, let's go. I don't think I get mean. I just go, let's go. You know what we got to do. Do it.
We'll classify that, but okay. Yes. I've seen you get a little upset. I have. But it's okay once in a while because it keeps the ball rolling, and the ball has to roll. and you got to. And you know, it's funny because I had somebody come up to me over the weekend and they actually said, I can always tell when I've done something to upset Ceris because she skips by me when I comment on your show. I thought that's kind of fun. I didn't realize you did that, but apparently
I don't do that.
You do. You've skipped over their comment and it has offended them.
That is a person's perception. I don't do that.
Exactly.
I don't skip that. Yeah, that's a person's perception. That doesn't mean that it's the truth. I can't even, that is not something I would ever do.
Heather's got a good term. That's a good term for it. Direct. You are direct.
I am direct.
But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the good stuff. And you said something that I think resonates throughout, and that's just bands being kind and workable. And I think that's important, you know, because so many people today, what do they end up being? They get pissy like right out of the chute, and then they start acting up, and then it becomes a bad relationship. And nobody wants that. You don't want that. I know. So I have one that was very important to me. I sincerely appreciate musicians who go out of their way to promote what we do here at All Around Town Radio. And there's a lot of them out there. And I happened to be out on, was it Friday night? I guess Friday. And Saturday, maybe. I don't know. Whatever night I saw. Whatever night I saw Megan Miller sing. And she made a big shout out to All Around Town Radio from the stage and basically did a 1-minute promotional spot for us from the stage. And I can't tell you how that warms my heart. And I appreciate it from the musicians because we do a lot here to try to promote local music. And every once in a while to have somebody come up. And after she did that, people came up and said, now, how do I find your show? And how do I do that? So that's kind of cool. And thank you for that. That warms my heart. It makes me feel like people are working together with us. And thank you, Megan. You're a gem. She also has my sticker on her mug. Megan's mug.
She also has my back. That's another nice thing when you work with musicians and people that you work with that have your back.
I agree. 100%. I'm having some kind of lag here for some reason, Ceris. I'm seeing like you're freezing and coming back to me. So if I look like I'm weird on the screen, that's why. I'm having struggles today here. And this weird comment thing that's over on your side, I'm going to take it off because it's really distracting me.
It helps me actually read it.
I know, but it like covers you up, part of you. And it does. So let's talk about some other things. Danielle, you're out there. You run a bar. So if you have anything too that a musician's done, that's good. She's at Satch's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in Trenton. And Danielle can tell you, I'm sure, some positive stories because there are some good people.
Oh, I have. And, I have a ton of positive stories. Yeah.
Nick Wheeler. There's Nick Wheeler. Now, Nick and I have had this little ongoing thing about live music and originals and all that. Cause I made a comment on the show one day, which it's again, it's perception, but I said something about originals are an acquired taste. And Nick and I have gone back and forth a little bit on this. He loves doing original music and those kind of things. And, you know, where we talked about it on the show that day, it was more so, how do people take it in your audience? I mean, are they going to come hear all originals all night? Or are they going to come hear a band like that? Or are they going to go somewhere else and hear covers? And that was what we were really discussing. But I love Nick because he's got such a positive attitude, and especially promoting his own projects and his own original stuff. And he does cover band stuff too, a whole lot of it. But it's nice to work with a guy like him who's got a positive attitude on things, even though we may disagree on some topics. You know, it's fun. There's a lot of good people in this music community, and there's some shitty people in this music community who stand in the back of the room and judge other artists, you know, do this. I hate that. Support people.
It's unnecessary.
Support your brethren.
Support their time to help other musicians or benefits, or like I'm thankful for all the people whenever I do one of my one-offs, like the when I did The Voice or when, that sort of stuff, that any of the judges, those guys all donated their time, bought them some drinks, but they were just happy to be there. And I think that's awesome.
Can we talk about Chris Reese's profile picture for just a moment?
Is it AI?
I can't quite tell.
I don't know.
I can tell is it looks like Godfather.
I think I have him muted because anybody that ever writes anything political, I just automatically mute. I love him. I don't care about anybody's political opinion.
But okay. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. No, you can do whatever you want. It's your Facebook page. I mean, yeah. Hi, Jamie from 1330. Thank you so much. Rick Pieper is here. Hi, Rick. I'm going to say Pieper now because I know how to say his name. Yes. And yes. Thank you, Nick Wheeler. I love you, brother.
That throws in a first one a set. It's just hard and bar. Oh, I see.
Danielle's talking about originals. Yeah, I mean that's always been a battle. And what's sad is, you're doing an original night. You're doing a singer-songwriter night and all that. It's this evening, isn't it? And yeah, you're going out on a branch there. I mean, you are. A lot of bar owners that do that take the chance. I mean, their chainsaws running and they're standing out on a branch, and they don't want to lose their crowd, but there is an acquired taste. And people that love original music will come listen to songwriters and listen to their stories and those kind of things. Now, it's probably not going to work necessarily as much on a Friday and Saturday night in your bar.
No.
And that's why you're doing it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I would think. I mean,
I'm also trying to do, which I started last year and I'll continue this year, is doing more double headers and then having an original band open for one of our cover bands. And that way it kind of intertwines and it gets gives the original bands a stage to play on, and hopefully get some more fans.
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I would enjoy a show like that. What are you laughing at now? Scotty Bratcher saying something again? What is a resident comedian doing now? A night of bands doing each other's original.
Well, I wouldn't really. I mean, isn't that technically what cover music is?
He's quick. I will give him credit. He's quick.
He is quick.
He's always quick. He is. I took great pleasure in going to his show and sticking my head into the green room and saying, "Hey, now you can't call me out on the show for not coming to see you anymore," because we had that little discussion one day about the hot topic about people bitching about not coming to see their shows and all that kind of fun stuff. I want to know. I want to ask you too, because I was at Scotty's show. How was? Well, no, I'm sorry. See, I got my days all screwed up. Saturday, Miss Jackie, did she blow the roof off the place as always?
Yeah. Every Halloween party this year was off the hook.
I didn't get to dress up once and be there.
Yeah, they were all really great.
Those.
Hey, Nick, I'm with Danielle on this. Listen, it's tough to make money as a bar owner having just original music, and unfortunately we have bills to pay, so that's why it's I don't blame her. That is why so many bars like music like cover bars, music bars don't have it, because people don't come out for it. That's it.
And
but
I will
try.
say,
It doesn't mean we don't love it. It just means we also have bills to pay.
Nick has played cover music his entire life, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, he has, and I get why he wants to do some original stuff and fun stuff.
Yeah, it's not a disrespect thing. It's just just it is what it is.
And don't you wish a little bit it worked better here?
Oh my God, of course I do. Of course I do. That's why I love original. I love cover. I love both. That's why I'm trying to bring it in, but I know what pays my bills and what doesn't. And I have to make sure that I have a stage for people to play on, and that my bartenders can feed themselves. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I've oftentimes thought, wouldn't it be nice to have that ability for
Megan,
people to come in flocks and see that? But where are we at here?
I was just laughing because Megan was like, she just ran into Jeep. Tell him to stop stealing my money. It's a joke, inside joke. He doesn't steal my money.
Megan's at Menards,
I love Menards.
where everything is 11% rebate. That drives me nuts, by the way. Hey, I bounced something off the show yesterday too. We're talking positivity, but let me throw one thing by. I bought a beer at an establishment over the weekend. It was $6.01.
And
Now,
what?
And 1 cent. 601 was the total.
Did you pay by card?
No.
Hmm.
Paid cash.
Oh.
So I either took back 99 cents, and they talk about going through pennies. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. The 01 didn't make a lot of sense. I mean, how big a difference does that make? Does it?
That's why I'm wondering if it was a credit card, because there's that percentage that, you pay that and that can come up as 1 penny.
It was a cash sale.
Yeah, that's strange. I wonder if they're just doing that. I don't know.
Bartender kind of chuckled too when I said that. I said, 01? I said, you got to be kidding me. He goes, yeah. That's what he said. Yeah.
Oh.
He goes, it's making a lot of change. And the funny part was, do you think that people just say, oh, keep the 99 cents? But I would give a beer, I'm going to give them at least $1 a beer, if not more, for a bartender that's just, standing there, you're in line and here's your beer. I'd throw at least $1 at them. And 99 cents. It just didn't make sense, but that's all.
Yeah, that's odd.
It was very odd. And I don't know.
It looks like we're going to start talking about covers and original musics, because that seems to be a lot of comments, which I love. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I think we're all in agreement that we love original music and we love covers. It's just one.
Well, there is an old adage, every song out there was once an original.
Was once an original.
Yeah, it was. I mean, every big hit song was once just some guy playing in a bar, probably, or something, or writing. It's.
What I really appreciated about Emily's band, the band that Emily plays in, is they know that we're a cover band bar. So they played a lot of covers, and that was great because they also got to play their originals and covers. I mean, their originals are fire, so that that works out really well. But that was nice, and that's a good way of. And that night, I had 2 original bands, and I just thought that was good, Yeah,
and this all came kind of from yesterday's show, because I was talking about the Filthy Heathens, and the Filthy Heathens, you like that Scotty Bratchard tribute band thing Chris Reese is doing, but the Filthy Heathens, they're originals, man. I mean, you're right. They not only set the bar on fire, they get 5 gallons of gas thrown on them, because it was insanely good, and I love their original songs.
Yeah, so. I just think Nick Wheeler says Brandon Harvey. But if you don't give a band the chance, you'll never get familiar. But that chance costs the bar money. So it's not just a chance. It's a lot of money. It's not, that's the issue.
Let me see what Corona has to say here. He said, when I saw Scott walk into Froggy's, I was with a bunch of my Chicago friends in for the Bears game. Everyone observed, shaking his hand and patting him on the back, asking, who is that guy? I said he's the local equivalent of Steve Dahl, Chicago. I'd hardly say that, but thank you, Corona. And that's one thing. I'm never looking for celebrity status, but I do appreciate that shout out from the stage, because it shows me a band appreciates what we've done for them. And I can't say enough about Megan's little speech the other night. It was just so perfect and spot on. And thank you, Megan. You're wonderful. And so many bands do that when I stop in and see them. And, if it gets one more viewer on our show watching something like this, it's worth it. It's good. So thank you. Thank you all. That's positive. I'm being positive for once, Karis.
Did it hurt?
It does. It hurts so bad sometimes. No, it does. It hadn't been the best year for me. I'll just say that. All right.
I know.
I'm trying. I'm climbing a mountain every day, going uphill, and that's a good thing. And Nick Wheeler said in the 90s, you had to play originals, at least in Dayton. Yeah, times have changed a lot. And I remember that. I used to love to go see those bands back in the day that played all their original tunes. There was a local radio station, WTUE, who had a homegrown album that they put out every year. And it was some of the best bands in town and their songs. So, yeah. Positivity. And this whole thing with Scotty Bratcher and Chris Reese is getting comical here. Don't practice and you'll sound just like us, Chris Reese. That's great. And what else we got? Bronson Hetzer says there's a balance. Yeah. And there's a band who's found a good balance, because I'll tell you, everybody was so into their originals the other night, but yet then they throw in a cover song and just kill it. So,
I mean,
which
even
keeps people there.
Even when you go to a concert, a lot of those bands throw in covers too.
Well, and we've said many times, the kiss of death at a concert, you could be seeing the best artist known to man, and they say, "Oh, here's one off my new album. You haven't heard it yet," and everybody goes and gets a beer. It's like they're not interested. They want to be interested in the cover songs of the hits and that kind of crap. What's Brandon saying here? Voice an American Idol.
Right.
Yep. Those shows too, Brandon. Every one of those shows has to have a story. I mean, I ran into Elias Gomez, who was just on The Voice the other night at Froggy's, and he was telling me some stories about he literally locked down in a hotel room for 5 months on that show, and then they didn't even air his battle segment that he got booted off on. You work your ass off for stuff like that. And everybody I've ever heard that's had that experience, other than the Carrie Underwoods of the world, say it wasn't the greatest experience ever being on those shows. And I think when you get to that level,
just for show.
Yeah. What's that?
A lot of that's just for show.
Yes. Well, yeah. American Idol. I mean, you got to be either stupidly crazy on stage, or you've got to have this tragic story that,
You know why I stopped watching those shows? Because I'm so sick and tired of the hour-long tragic story. I just want to hear some music.
And everybody's got a story, and there are some tragic stories there. But if that's what gets you on, then
that's not the thing. Yeah. I wish everybody the best, but can I hear some music?
What was that show where they had moved that bus that they used to do the tragic story and build somebody a house or redo their house and all that?
That makes more sense to me. But
it got to be the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just over and over, this make you cry in the first 20 minutes and then make you smile because they built them a house or whatever. And it just,
right.
I forget what it was even called. Now somebody will tell us here in a minute, but let's talk a little bit. And God, there's so many comments, guys. I'm sorry. There's positivity going on right now in the music community. And some of the things I'm seeing is artists are starting to identify with what Ceris and I have talked about numerous times. And that is the serious problem going on with music venues closing up and losing what they got. And that's an issue. And there's musicians that are banding together, I think, to try to save venues and do things like that, which is positive to me. I think it's a good thing. They're realizing they need them. Are you like in another world? Hello.
I'm reading. I'm trying to read comments so nobody thinks that I'm reading. I'm mad at them. First of all, I have to laugh at that. Whoever felt that way.
No, you don't.
Why not?
No, you don't have to laugh at it. I mean, it's just, it's not.
Laugh at it. Can I speak?
No, I'm talking over you, and I'm going to do that all day long because you get angry with me. There's that. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Kevin's going to come over and punch something. Probably me. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Scott.
Go ahead. You talk. I'm gonna Zoom. It's all you.
Thank you very much.
It's all you. It's all
I'm
you.
all good.
Yes, Nick Wheeler says, Brandon Harvey, but if you don't give a band a chance, you'll never get familiar. Okay. Bottoms Up is here. I got to see them a couple weeks ago. They were really good.
Bottoms Up?
Formerly known as the Jay Clark Band with a new front man, not Jay Clark. And Jay moved away and that kind of thing. So they got a new front man, and it's good.
Nice.
It's good. Good band. They were fun. So yes, I'm trying to get to all these comments. There's so many of them. And yes,
like
Kevin, WEBN did it as well. Go ahead, Karis. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
What were you saying?
No, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
We're reading, folks. Stand by. And if you're wondering, I cannot get myself back on the screen. I am trying. I'm hitting the button here. It's not working. So looks like it may be you for a minute.
Then I'll just say that just because if I missed your comment, it doesn't mean that I'm mad at you. It just means that I missed your comment. That's it. There's no hidden message. I promise. It's a big deal to those of us who met there every weekend. We rarely see each other now. Why don't you guys go to a different bar then? Brian?
Was that about Rick's, Brian?
Yeah. Why don't you guys go to a different bar?
Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to get it now. There we go. Come back, screen. Okay, we're back. Yeah, Brian, why don't you just all meet up at a different bar?
Yeah.
Y'all meet up at the Bell and the Bear.
Or anywhere.
Thank you for Extreme Makeover. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, Brandon, for reminding my old brain of what it was. Nick says awkward silence. Yes, it is awkward silence today. It's that day.
Yeah, it is impossible. We're playing new material out right now, and it has been a real pleasure to see people get fired. Oh, that's got to feel good.
It's good, Bronson. I will say it's good.
That's awesome.
This program today is acting up major. Get through my. Never make it past the first round. Come on, Scotty Bratcher. But what's funny is the amount of talented people that don't make the finals in those competitions. And I've known some that are hugely talented that went on and didn't even make the cut to get an audition hardly. That's what's weird. It's like, what are you looking for? And what don't I look like that you want me to look like today? Warm 98.
What is
I am
that?
so lost. That's a radio station. That was a radio station.
What are you talking about, Kevin? What's all this 96.5 and Warm 98 stuff?
They were old radio stations in Cincinnati.
Oh.
Yeah. Valerie says she used to say WTUE was the best radio station in Cincinnati. Well, WTUE was a huge station across the nation. It was, and they had some great DJs in that. And EBN was too. EBN had a homegrown album, I think, and those kind of things for several years. So good. Those days are kind of over now because corporate radio's taken over everything in the radio business, and it's hard to get your songs played.
Is it?
It is. It's hard to get a song on the radio. And although, everybody says to me when I say that, they're like, who's listening to radio anymore?
That's true.
We're all streaming it.
I don't. I listen to 92.5.
Because they just rebooted a radio station in Dayton called Z93. It was WGTZ back in the day. Z93 radio, and it played all the hits in the 80s and that, and they've rebooted it with some of the same old DJs from back then that have come back to life, and that's been kind of cool. It's kind of nostalgic and fun, but
nice.
People are tuning in, but most people are listening to either XM or they're looking online for music, streaming music and listening to YouTube videos and all that stuff. So I think that's how you get discovered anymore, I would hope. I don't know. I'm clueless. This went totally different than what I thought it would go today. This whole show, but
with you.
Megan stopped watching when Adam Lambert lost.
What are you talking about, Chris?
Chris
that
Reese.
could be taken so many different ways. Like, I know what he's talking about, but like we could turn that into so many different things.
Chris Reese, so philosophical he is sometimes. Thank you, Chris.
Sup.
Roger
Sup.
Bates, how are you, buddy? Thanks for being here. Every corporate station is based on marketing and targeting. Yeah, I told you. I heard from a great female disc jockey in Cincinnati who told me that their station was nicer than iHeart Media because they don't fire people on Christmas. That was it.
Did iHeart fire people on Christmas?
iHeart would fire you if they don't like the way you smell today. You get fired. I mean, it's just and they always put some pencil-necked little corporate head in there to run the station who's never had any experience, and he's like, "Well, that guy makes too much money as a DJ. He's been here 40 years. Let me fire him tomorrow and put a new kid in that works for $12 an hour." It's just so stupid. So stupid. I got fired from radio way back in the old days. They fired the whole station except the chief engineer who ran the transmitter because they changed formatting on a Friday. We all got a pink slip, literally a pink slip on a Friday. And that's when I looked at myself and I said, "You're making $6, $5 an hour. You think you're cool being a radio DJ?
Yeah.
This is not a career, dude. They just fired all of you. Every one of us they fired because they changed to adult contemporary music instead of bubblegum pop. And yeah, we didn't fit the demographic. Oh. They like to use words like that. You don't fit the demographic, the demo. Corporate. Everything's corporatized. Ed Sawicki says, I stream 2 to 3 hours of music a day when I edit photos in the morning. How about that? Ed's a good dude. Q102 was a great station back in the day. Yes, thank you for that, whoever said that. And yeah, it is crazy. But that was back when I was young and I knew that it was better off to become a fireman, have a career, and then stay in music as I did that. Bill says, I don't watch TV, but I have Classics radio on all the time. Local station, independently owned. Thank you. That's the only radio I would like to listen to. I do listen to our friend Tommy London on XM once in a while. I love Hair Nation and listen to that and Eddie Trunk and those people, but not like on a daily basis. Just when I'm going somewhere in the car back and forth. And I did learn something the other day, Karis. I was traveling to my parents', which is about 2.5, 3 hours away. If you listen to XM radio, it recycles about every hour and 15 minutes.
Does it?
The satellite radio, yeah, you start hearing the same songs. And it's funny because they have trucker channels on there for the truckers that don't do that, I found out. That don't repeat, like because they're on the road so long and listening to the music. But yeah, for the most part, like Tommy London's show and those kind of people, they recycle songs about every hour and 15, which is interesting.
Huh, I did not know that.
Was that Kevin coughing?
Yep.
Okay.
We both have a cold. We're both
Well,
sick.
I heard that and I was like, is somebody in my house? I thought I heard it coming from here. All right. Yes. Tim Butterfield says, for anyone looking for some positive feels, maybe even a cry, come see Yesterday. Here's a shameless plug. Yesterday, once more at the 20th Century on Saturday, playing all your favorite Carpenters songs. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that on the show tomorrow. Don't be sorry, Kevin Tolles. I just thought somebody was in my home. I was going to have to stand my ground. How about that? Nick Wheeler, he says he met his wife because of local radio. My best friend and my wife were both in radio. There you go. I like that. Hello, doorman. Is it Stefan or Steven? Your doorman.
I think it's Stefan.
Stefan. Stephen. Stefan. What are you reading? Is somebody sending you messages?
Yeah, I'm dealing with some things that are not fun right now.
Oh, okay. So it has nothing to do with the show. I thought maybe you were getting texts like talk about this text or something.
No.
I get those occasionally, but we're not doing that right now. So really, this has been a hodgepodge of a show today, folks, and not a whole lot going on, but there's a lot of positives. I do want to emphasize we don't always want to dwell on the negative on the show, and the positives that bands do. It's what people like to hear.
That's what people like to hear. That's what people send us, so that's what we do.
Right. Geraldine loves radio. Okay. There you go. I'd like to be back in radio again. I'd like to do that again in my older years here. I think I could be a contributor. I am going to call into Tommy London's show and be on one day. We talked about that. That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. He's such a great guy.
He's a nice guy.
Great dude. And what is this? Karis has done what? Nick says, I don't think Karis has cursed all show.
I said,
yeah. She threw a see you next Tuesday out. What else you got? Anything? Or are you wrapped up in what's going on?
No. You don't have a face for radio. You have a handsome face, Kevin.
I have a face for radio, buddy. Hi, Alice. What's Alice say? This topic is as old as radio. How about a radio program dedicated to local talent and their new projects? I can't tell if that's a snarky remark or not.
I don't either.
Alice, is that a snarky remark?
You don't have to listen. I don't know what
Yeah,
to say.
she's hiding her face behind a mask, so I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Tell us. Jump on the train, Alice, because believe me, you're not getting any cherry here by saying something to that effect.
No. No.
She said no. Okay. Well, we do talk about local talent. I do that on Wednesdays, by the way. And we introduce you to local bands and what they're all about and what their musical preferences are and such.
I love our girl, Kathy.
What she got to
As
say.
Kathy would say, the entire show is dedicated to local talent and projects, please.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
My friend Jill, radio is in my bones. My relatives, not me. Well, that's true. Your relatives were in radio. They were. And Jim McCarthy says an original song that was awesome this year was Cincinnati Rocks. That's Dangerous Jim and the Slims put that one out. And yeah, it had a lot of stuff in it. It was kind of cool.
Look at everybody. Well, I don't know who Alice is, but if you don't like our show, be sure to tune off. Thank you so much.
My goodness. Video killed the radio star. Thank you for that. Bottoms up. And you know what killed
Maybe that would be good. A radio show that played local music only. That would be good. Actually.
It would be good. It would, but
is that what she's talking about?
I think Class X Radio does some of that. Actually.
Oh, does it? Oh,
I
there you
believe
go.
so.
There's a station that does that.
Yeah. And by the way, bottoms up. Video killed the radio star. They said. Well, you know what killed the video star? Snooki. I'm gonna leave it at that. Snooki killed the video star. That's my opinion only. Catherine's just happy to be here. Catherine, I love you. Thank you.
Misunderstood.
Thank you, Alice. And why are you hiding?
Thank you.
She looks pretty. Why is she hiding behind a mask? Is it just a Halloween? Maybe it's just a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
What was going on? Thank you, Valerie, for that. And Jill says, you two are cracking me up today. Yeah, we're like siblings sometimes. But we both really do love each other.
Oh, God, yeah, of course we do.
It's just occasionally I get on her nerves more than she gets on mine. It's obvious. But it's okay because I'm at a distance. She's like an hour and 20 minutes away from me right now, and she cannot reach through and grab my throat. So I'm happy about that. She's not going to take me out today. But I will say I enjoy all the time I get to spend with you, Miss Karis. And
I love you.
I had a blast at the last jam I was at. That was so good. I missed the costume one, but... And what's Dewey saying? Before Snooki, there was the real world. Yes, that's true. That's true.
True.
See, I called it. Alice said it's Halloween. Thank you, Alice. So I have a dog named Alice. I call her Allie, but she's a terrorist.
I don't know if everybody wants to come celebrate. I'm getting sworn in on November 20th.
I plan to be there.
Citizen. Huh?
I plan to be there for your
And then we're going to have a big party. Kathy's throwing me a party at the jam because it's a Thursday. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Can we all come? Can we all come watch you get sworn in? Can we have like a big watch party? Would that like freak the judge or whoever's doing it out?
There's apparently a bunch of people are coming actually, so that's kind of cool.
I think that'd be wonderful. I would do that. I'd do it. I'd do it. Yes. Congratulations on your citizenship, my dear. And I'm glad they're not going to deport your ass this week. I was a little worried about that.
Somebody brings me. Yes, thank you. Pie.
Bill, you out there?
I don't think Bill likes coming to the bar anymore. I think he's having light issues with us.
Bill posts a lot about lights. He does. He posts a lot about lights. And you know, Bill, if you say rise up lights 3 times fast, it sounds like you're saying razor blades. Do it right now. Everybody's doing it right now at home. Rise up lights.
Rise up lights?
Yes, you say rise up lights. It's like razor blades in an accent.
Rise
there
up
we go. See, you got it. You got that accent. Hi, Larry. Speaking of bottoms up new singer, Larry, he's killer, by the way. And Larry, your picture is at the Bell and the Bear. Tell us when you were there. Was that at a jam?
I would assume so, right?
Was he with someone else? I don't know. We're about out of time today. I've got to go do this gig tonight. What are you doing tonight? Night off?
No. I have so much work to do, but I'm also not feeling very good. And I'm like, so I'm taking some medicine. I got to finish my work and take some medicine because I don't feel good. And I have such a busy week. You
and Kevin both have it?
It's because we make it out.
Quit making out. I was just going to say that.
It's like kiss and shit.
Yeah. What's Bronson wants to know something about Tuesdays. What's he talking about here?
What is it,
Bronson? Hang on. I got to find his first comment. Is this it? Since we have no track to stay on, what's up with the Tuesday songwriter thing at the Bell and the Bear? I'm about to be on a break the rest of the year looking for stuff to do. Kevin Fox.
So Kevin Fox hosts the songwriter showcase. And you just contact him and he has, I think we're booked up for a little while, but contact him and he'll get you on the list. He brings in 2 original artists to come and play their music. He opens the show, then each artist I think has 40 or 45 minutes or something like that, or whatever it is. And then he closes the show. And it's great. It's been going good. It's the first Tuesday of every month, but definitely contact them. But also, when you say break, what do you mean break? Just out of curiosity, like you're not.
Band's got some time off.
Oh.
His band's got some time off, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Larry said it was a few months ago at a jam night. So there you go. Well, good to hear, Larry.
Okay.
How about that? I wonder if I was there. I don't even know if I was there. Speaking of Dat Band, I got some crazy compliments on Dat Band over the weekend from the owners of Froggies, who said they were fantastic on Friday night. So that's cool to hear.
They are fantastic.
They're a great band. I love working with those guys. So much fun. So much fun. Anything else you got today? You want to tell everybody what's happening at the bar this weekend?
So yeah, like tonight, the first Tuesday, we have the Kevin Fox showcase, songwriter showcase. Then tomorrow, the first Wednesday of the month, we have Rick Kern's solo show. And then on Thursday, we are jamming. And then on Friday, we have CFG and the Family. And then on Saturday, we have the debut of Abe's Lincoln. And yes.
Yes. And Larry said, Karis invited me to the jam at Ray's karaoke show, but sadly left before I got on stage at the jam. She does that Irish exit once in a while. She's not even Irish.
Stay out that late. I get tired.
Yeah. But you're up early.
I am up at like 5:36. Yeah. Today, yesterday. So
that's tough.
I know, Bill. I'm just kidding. I love you, Bill.
Where's Bill?
I saw Bill there too. I love me, Bill.
Bill, I'm sorry the picture I got of you over the weekend looks so terrible.
What?
I'm a horrible photographer sometimes. Well, Bill had on my hat that said Hall Around Town Radio, and I wanted to get a good shot of him, and the lighting screwed it up.
Aww.
It did. It was like this blue light swept right over him right when I was taking the picture, and I didn't have any way to edit it out. So yeah, it was awful. But it is what it is. He looked like kind of like Santa Claus with a white beard and this big blue light on his head. It was just awful. Good. Glenn says long show. Thank you, Glenn, for that. Yes, we got to get out of here. We've been on way too long. I've been on 55 minutes. You've been on 50, maybe, if that. You got anything else you want to say?
No.
You hate me today, don't you?
You're an asshole today, Scott.
I knew I could get you to say it.
You are. I love you to death, but you're kind of being mean. But I love you, my dear.
When have I ever been mean to you?
Okay. It's been a great show, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yes. Oh, my God. Working
Working for the weekend.
for the weekend.
And I want to see a show.
Thank you, Glenn, for identifying it's a long show.
Yeah, I know where to go.
I'm just throwing the asshole out today, aren't I? Yes,
Into the music
I am.
scene.
Thank you, Heather. We love you back.
Love
Okay.
you guys.
Yes. Jill, Scotty Wood. Thank you.
Ciao, babies.
That used to be my porn name. Show. You're not even in the mix today.
You don't know what's happening right now.
Well, I hope nothing bad. We're out of here, everybody. Bye for now. I'm going to get off the air, and Karis is going to yell at me, so I'll see you all.